Alright, so I don't really got any parts for this thing yet, but I do want to get it tore down because I've got some free time and just want to kind of get down to the nitty gritty. I'm going to be pulling the pistons and rods out. We're just going to do a total tear down, get the head off of it, and just kind of take a look at everything on the inside. And I plan to get some GTE stock pistons and rods more than likely. If I can't find some of those for a good enough price, I might go some Chinese pistons and forged pistons and rods. But I really like to go stock GTE because that'll be able to handle whatever we throw at this thing. But in any case, I'm gonna tear it down just for something to do. Look how dinky this thing is. Junk, junk, junk. It's got to go. That probably bent the rod. Stock piston has reliefs for the intake valve, which is kind of cool, and it's dished too. So it probably could have handled what we had planned, but I think the GTE pistons are better. If not, they're just as good. So we're gonna go ahead and go with GTE rods and pistons. All right, baby, it's Friday night. I just scooped up the trailer from the garage in Frisco, and I'm on the tollway headed south because North Star does not have a test and tune tonight. That's our usual spot. So we're going south to Extreme Raceway, just try to make some hits and see if we can go fast tonight. There was a slight chance of rain, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. So that's the plan. Our normal fair weather groupies, Chucky and Harry, both live out in Denton, and it's too far of a hike for them to go to South Dallas. So they're not joining us tonight, and Matt is feeling under the weather, so he should be out here. He's supposed to meet me out here, but I don't know how much presence he's gonna be. We're gonna go out anyway and try to have some fun and make some hits, and hopefully everything goes good. It's not my favorite track. It's a really nice facility, but I don't know. It gets a lot of the sketchy Dallas crowd out there. So that's the plan right now. I'm planning on running about 19 to 20 pounds of boost tonight, as long as the boost controller will cooperate with what I'm trying to do. But this is gonna be our first long haul with the new trailer. I got the electric brakes on it set up, which are awesome. I've never had a trailer with brakes on it before. Real simple install. I bought this little cheap Amazon controller and mounted it in the truck and got like the harness to plug right in, and really pretty simple stuff. Not much exciting content there, but the trailer brakes are awesome. So that's definitely something I'm very grateful for. God, I'm so dumb. Stupid Siri quit giving me directions a while ago, and I'm like, what the F? Well, she just like quit navigating for some reason, and now I'm in downtown Dallas with my freaking car trailer in rush hour traffic. What a nightmare. And it started drizzling too, but I checked the side. It looks like the track's still on. This is supposed to be real thin hit or miss type rain, so I'm not too concerned about that, but I'm definitely gonna be late arriving to the show. So we're out here now, trailer towed great. Those brakes really give you a little bit more confidence, especially on the highway. So I'm swapping out, I still have the street tires on from when I was driving the car. So I got the slicks going on, then we're gonna check the tire pressures, top off the fuel cell, and I'll go ahead and check those front tires while we're at it, and then we should be good to go. All right, so I got the boost turned up to about 19 PSI right now for the target boost. I got all the tire pressure set. She's gassed up, slicks are on, everything's good to go. Still no sign of Matt. I think he might have stood me up. All right, I'm gonna try to get teched in, and got some heat in the car now. All right, we're teched in. Let's do it up. Nasty GTR over there. Damn, Gina, they look serious. what our boost control did and kind of tweak it, make sure we're flattening out where we want to. I got a feeling we were a little low on boost. 746 at 90.1. 60 foot at a 156, baby! Yeah! 156 60 foot. That is our best 60 foot ever. Awesome pass. I was racing against a tiny motorcycle, which is kind of bizarre. At North Star, they'll never put a car up against a bike. I mean, I don't know if that's like a rule. I just never seen them do it before. But hell yeah, baby, that's the 60 foot we need right there. That's what we aim to do. So the speed was pretty good, but a little low. We normally, when we're running about 20 pounds, we normally run about 91 something miles an hour. And Matt's calling me, so I'm pretty sure in usual Matthew fashion, he showed up after all the work was done to have fun. Hell yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. All right, first pass is in the books. Now Matt's gonna make a run, see if he can beat a 156 60 foot. We're gonna run the same boost. See if, by the way, I'm fucking dying tonight, so sorry everybody. I'm gonna look like this all night long. We're gonna have some grade A footage of Matt sneezing all over the GoPro. Same boost, changed the boost control a little bit. We didn't quite reach desired boost, so. And we spiked pretty hard still. Amateur hour. At 89. Pass was definitely quite a bit slower than mine with really the same settings. So we'll get back to the car and see what changed. Like a 7.8,
yeah,
what happened?
I kind of got screwed. They put us up against a Pro Tree card, so they Pro Treed us. I kind of jumped at the green, so it was my fault too, but I only left 10 pounds of boost. Just thinking enough time to stage, I expected to have the extra few seconds to stage for the yellows, but
it seemed like the boost came in better and kind of stayed closer to where we want it.
It looks like it's getting towards the target a little bit more, but it's tough to really call it on this run because really it was a waste of a run.
We probably just won't change a thing and just make another clean pass. We should be leaving on about 15 pounds, so 10 pounds isn't good enough. The 60 foot was only a 1.7.
Not good enough.
So we should get some more passes in before we run out of gas. I wonder if they sell E85 here.
They got a gas station down there.
We should definitely ask somebody when we can. Anyway, I'll probably just top off the tank with what we got and give it a minute to cool and then try again.
While I was staging on this pass, I heard a strange noise that I thought was coming from the car, but after watching Matt's footage from outside the car, it sounds like it may have been possibly the Camaro's engine that I heard. But take a listen and see what you think. I still haven't figured out what exactly the sound is.
Not bad, not bad.
So I know what you're thinking. That obviously sounded like the engine of the Camaro. But take a listen to this footage here. This noise I felt and heard in the car, and it does not sound anything like an engine.
guys have scales on the other side of the building? 757 at 89 miles an hour, 160, 60 foot. Pretty decent pass. Probably just getting a little bit of heat in her now. Slowing down. It definitely did something funny on when I was building boost and staging, but I don't know. Sweet. All right, 2,660 pounds with me in it. $24.81 total curb weight without me in it. Sweet. 10:47. I think that's gonna do it for us tonight, unless Matt decides he wants to make another pass. Otherwise, we're gonna go ahead and load it up. Pretty good night of racing, a 740, a 750. I don't know what kind of boost we made. My target boost was the same. I'm just hoping to achieve it more smoothly before we really turn it up. But I think we're around 18 pounds, give or take. All right, so we only made 3 passes tonight. We're wrapping up another night of racing. Last pass we ran a 750 something. I don't know, because it wasn't super fast.
Yeah, first pass of the night was all that mattered. That's the only one that counted.
We ran a 1.60 on the last pass, but I did get to put it on the scales, and I don't remember the exact numbers for that either.
2,400 with you out of it, 2,600 with you in it.
Yeah, so the car itself's 24 something,
Not
give
bad.
or take.
Not
It's
bad.
pretty, which is pretty light. I thought it might be a little lighter, but there's nothing wrong with that. That's pretty light.
Yeah, not
But
bad.
anyway, everything went okay. Now we're gonna load it up and get out of here before we start making mistakes out here in this bitch. Before we start making bad decisions. And the car drove onto the trailer under its own power, which is always a victory. And now Matt's out here trying to figure out how to put the chains on. Money, dude, little snotty bastard.